Welcome back.
What up, though?
We back here playing some Wild Hearts, talking some Western Conference Finals and semifinals.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't know I could hit with this.
What'd you do?
I hit with my bow. Like a
Oh,
melee
for real?
attack.
That's dope.
I wonder if it does any damage. Like, decent damage. It does not. We won't do that again. Oh, I'm probably going to die.
You don't get somewhere and start drinking?
All right. So yesterday we were talking about Western Conference Finals. You said Suns Grizzlies,
Yes.
which is a fun matchup. I said Suns Lakers, but wouldn't be surprised. Like, man, that's a hard one.
The West is tough, man. Like, we see Denver sit at the top, right? We understand that they're
I just don't.
up so
they're
much.
just not a playoff team in my eyes. Like, I don't. The Nuggets. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see them lose in the first round.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay.
Oh, nope, I'm still hit.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised that they don't make it out of the first round.
It's just when you
Because
start
they're going to have to play either the Suns, Mavs, Lakers, or Grizzlies, and I just don't know if they can beat them in a 7-game series.
7 games, like on a random night. Oh, he's dead now.
God, we were almost done.
Yeah, we was almost done. Let me give him the gusto.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bless your heart. I see. Yeah.
I'm in the picture, though.
Yeah, you there? I wasn't in yours.
Uh-uh.
Shows how you like to do stuff.
I just like to be in the video.
Let's see if I can make my umbrella now. Then we'll do that. We'll be fancier as we go through.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard, man, because on a one night basis, Denver could just go off. Jokic hit you with a triple double action. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything goes in their favor. You take the L, go home. But like you said, in a 7-game
I don't know if
series,
they can do it 4 times.
you got to do it 4 times. You have to do it in a way where whatever you did the previous game, the team is more than likely not going to let you do that. And I just feel like the way that Denver can beat you, you can figure out what to do game to game against them.
Well, and I think AD can somewhat slow that down too.
AD can slow it down. Vanderbilt can slow him down. Not in the post, but on the perimeter.
Yeah,
because he likes to operate from the top of the key a lot of times too.
Yeah,
it's like things like that. I think they can do a lot.
I think
of
the Lakers match up really well against them. Actually,
fast travel. Can I fast travel?
Right there to your left.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's.
How'd you hit that?
Back button. It's a tough thing for that team, just the way they're designed and the way they've been successful. It's not like they're not good. It's just, you said 7-game series is different than playing a
game here, game there.
Yeah,
Might change up a little bit too.
I think we're gonna have some fun with it, right?
Yeah, I think Denver doesn't make semifinals, but you have them in the semifinals.
I do. I feel like they can get around. Like, let's say they play the Mavs round 1. I feel like they can beat that. They can beat the Mavs team. They can beat. It's just when you start to look at some of the top, what we consider the top teams, that's where it gets, that's where it gets a little dicey. But if we're talking, I mean, even the Kings, because I think the Kings might end up being like, they might slip. I think Utah they can deal with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can also see the Mavs beating them in 7 games. I can see the Clippers beating them in 7 games.
Well, so the thing is, there's a very good chance that they have to play the Lakers round 1 because the Lakers are going to get in through the play-in.
Yeah.
I don't see them getting into the top 6 before the season's in.
Yeah.
They're just too far down.
Exactly.
And they still got to figure out some things for the team. So I see the Nuggets playing the Lakers in the first round.
Ooh.
Like, I think it's a strong possibility. They'll play either the Lakers or whatever other playing team gets in, which could be Kings, Pelicans, or Jazz.
Yeah.
Well, you think Jazz might make it in?
I think I had the Jazz making it in just regularly, but
you say the Clippers might hit.
I feel like the Clippers are going to hit the skid just because they're trying to do too much.
Yeah.
In a tight situation, they're trying to change so much about what they're doing. That's where I think they're going to have issues with what they're doing. But, I mean, who would be shocked?
Yeah.
You want to try this board again? Or you want? Oh, let's do the rodent because we haven't did that one on here yet.
Now we hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, But again, whatever it shapes into, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's crazy. Because it's outside of the Nuggets being the number 1 seed. Once the playoffs start, the West is open.
Yeah.
It's super open.
So let's say we get Suns Grizzlies. Who do you see win that?
Suns Grizzlies. Full strength.
Because both of us agree that the Suns are making it, right?
Yes.
To the Eastern or Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if they are healthy. Like even before Durant, we would have been shocked if they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Didn't perform well.
Because the whole reason they've been struggling this year is because they haven't been healthy.
Yeah, they just been hurt. Like it doesn't matter how good your team is if they're not playing. You know what I'm saying? But I think playoff time. The biggest thing we talked about with the Suns is who's going to be their step up defender. Like obviously everybody's regular defense has to be better. Like you have to get more out of Devin Booker defensively. You're going to have to get more out of dudes like Terrence Ross and Cam Payne. Like all those guys are going to have to play better defense because you don't have Mikal Bridges being the defender guy, especially on the perimeter. You know, Ayton should play well enough to deal with the perimeter stuff. I mean, the interior stuff. And they need to reward him with a lot of touches, especially early in games, to keep them going. Because I think he's going to be their X factor a lot of times, more so than they may think he's going to be their X factor.
Who's that?
DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's going to be a big X factor on how far they go. Now, could they still win if he's not playing his best? Absolutely. They got KD now.
Yeah.
That helps out a lot. But we're talking about dominating. If they want to run through the West like they can run through the West, he's got to be at least 18-12 a night, 60% field goal.
So, question is, do they beat the Grizzlies in 7?
I think they do.
Okay.
I really think they can beat them. You already start running? Ooh, boy, dancing out here jigging on him.
All right, so what if it's Suns-Lakers?
Suns-Lakers? Then you have the ultimate X factor. LeBron James.
Yeah.
And that's a 7-game. I'll put it like this. If the Suns win, they'll win in 5. If the Lakers just, gas out.
Okay.
But if it's 7 games, game 7.
It's going to be hard pressed to beat
Oh,
LeBron.
I mean, bro, he turns it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? In a way that not a lot of people have been able to do over the years. I'm seeking assistance.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm playing with this umbrella. Took a long time to beat him. I'm doing 5s and 6s, and I was doing 40s.
All right, so with that, it sets us up for some pretty cool finals.
Yes.
So we could see.
What would be
Yet
your
again-
dream final? Like, not what you think is probably going to happen.
Man, I don't know. I there's a bunch of finals I'll be happy with.
Yes.
Lakers Celtics is a big one. Like we might get NBA's dream finals
Yeah.
because they always love when it's Celtics Lakers.
It's a history. All those good things.
So that's a good one. I think that would be a good fight. I think Celtics probably end up winning that. I don't know. Actually, I don't know because you got LeBron and I don't know. I think there's just too many good players on the Celtics for the Lakers to handle.
Yeah.
But again, they have good. Like LeBron's not a bad defender.
No.
AD's not a bad defender. Then they have also Vanderbilt. Like so.
I mean, Malik Beasley's not a bad defender.
No.
Like they have.
But he's
people-
there for shooting, obviously.
Of course.
So yeah, I mean,
They got Schroeder. I mean, they have people that they could match up with the Celtics well.
yeah.
Like overall, they could match up with the Celtics well.
I still think the Celtics probably win that series.
They should.
Like if I had a bet on it, I think I'd probably put my money on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Because especially since they lost last year, it might give them a little bit more of an edge.
I mean, that's what we're hoping for from the Celtics this year, right?
Yeah.
We got to see more than what we saw last time because obviously last time wasn't enough. You didn't win, but also it's the way they kind of just got big brothered by the Warriors last year, where it was like Warriors like, oh yeah, you guys can't you can't do this to us. Like, you don't actually know what this is. This is the finals. This isn't what you're used to. And they kind of, you know, Steph did you actually don't have anybody that can guard me. And then your players, we can actually defend y'all. So, yeah, it didn't end the way I know they envisioned it, especially how the finals started.
So, yeah. So, that'd be a fun matchup. We also could see Suns Celtics.
Yeah. You could see Grizzlies Bucks.
Grizzlies Bucks, yeah. Suns Bucks.
Suns Bucks. Ooh, the rematch? Like, if you're the Bucks, are you like, yeah, go get KD? It ain't gonna matter.
In the heart, like, yeah, that's how you have to approach it. But in the heart of hearts, I think Suns coming back with KD.
Oh, y'all really gonna do this to us like this?
Yeah.
Y'all really gonna go get him? Okay, sure. Okay, fine. I know Giannis is up for the challenge, but I mean, just from you know, it's kind of like when the Cavs beat the Warriors and then they came back with KD. It's like, bro, for real.
Yeah. I also think the Bucks aren't as strong as a team as the year that they won.
Yeah. Especially from a health standpoint.
Right. Because you had peak Middleton. Oh shit. So yeah, that would be a fun rematch to see.
Oh my god, we got other stuff. But who do we think is making it?
Like I said, if I was a betting man, I would probably say Suns Celtics.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. Like, and I'm not gonna be mad if that's what it is. You know, the best teams early on are the best teams. That's kind of how it goes sometimes.
What I would want to see. I don't know, man. I kind of want to see. I'm torn because I want to see Ja get there, but he does have a lot of years left on him.
He does.
So I guess if I had to pick, it'd probably be Celtics Lakers, and I want to see a 7-game series.
Which one?
Celtics Lakers.
Yeah, bro, I would love it. Like if the Lakers somehow get in, like that's fantastic, right?
Yeah. That's a great story.
Yeah. #1 scorer in all time, coming back after the All-Star break, making this, you know, dare I say, Jordan-like run. But you know what they're gonna say when that happens, right? You know it's scripted, right?
That and he had to get help to get there.
Couldn't do it on his own. Because, you know, all the greatest players, it was just them. 1 player versus 5.
That motherfucker broke down that thing.
He did. He ain't here for all of that. He tired of us, bro. You know what we've been doing? I've been sitting around with this fan this whole time, bothering him, not actually doing damage.
He running?
Yeah, he running big time. I can't catch him even with my umbrella. Yeah, for me, obviously, I would love to see the Heat in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna be a tall
long
order,
shot. That's a long shot right there. That's me shooting from long range away.
I don't know. I don't know if you've seen Embiid making his almost full court shot, even though it was right after the buzzer.
Oh yeah, it was good.
And then somebody else did it last night,
dude.
Who was it? I don't remember now.
Well, obviously the thing with them is that they're practicing those shots because they make them way more than they've ever made them.
Yeah. I think it's smart to practice that.
Of course. You should be running plays for that stuff because it's something that happens literally every game.
Yeah. And there's 4 instances of it happening too.
Every game. And even if you don't have the last second shot, you still usually got a shot before the end of the quarter.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You get 4 chances at it every game. Motherfucker always runs away after
every single time. If you build something, he's like, okay, let me go over here. There, you got stuff built over here. Running from the inevitable. That's the crazy part. Hit him with the umbrella.
All right, so the Heat You want the Heat.
You got it before I could. Yeah, I would love to see the Heat in there, but I don't think they would be. But I think we do match up well with some of the Western Conference teams. I think if we saw somebody like Memphis, I would like our chances against Memphis.
Okay.
The Suns might. That's a little bit too much firepower coming from multiple directions. Like with the Grizzlies, it's make everybody but Ja beat you, and then meet Ja at the goal and make him have to shoot more shots. But honestly, Suns Celtics is a good one. Suns Bucks would probably be a good chance. I know people might think we disrespecting the Nuggets, but if they made it to the finals, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't believe they got past everybody. They have a lot.
I would be. I'd be surprised.
Well, they have a lot of, as we call them, low spades. Like, they have a lot of low 80 guys after Jokic. Like, Jokic is, 90, 92, 93, something like that, whatever.
Oh, it got repaired somehow.
Oh, nice. But, guys like Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, they picked up Reggie Jackson. I thought that was really good. Thomas Bryant went over there for some reason because he wanted more playing time, so he's going to play behind Jokic. But, whatever, guys.
Which, what I completely forgot about. I don't think I've seen him play yet.
Oh, I saw him play.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was him and Reggie Jackson were playing the second team pick and roll game. They ran it like 6 times in a row, and it got them like 5 points. So, good luck with that, dog. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, if we see the Grizzlies, I mean, bro, what if we see the Mavericks in the finals?
I kind of would be surprised at that.
I'd be super surprised, but I'd be really excited to see if Lucas can somehow turn it on harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously he's been carrying the load heavy. And for the Mavericks, specifically talking about the Mavericks, right? They can score 140 on you in a night and you wouldn't be surprised, but also they might let you score 180.
Yeah. I mean, you saw that last night. They let the Lakers come back for 27 points down.
Dude, you got to block somebody, dog. Like, somebody's got to stop the other team. I know y'all can score, but when y'all half-court threes aren't working, their half-court offense looks a little shaky sometimes. And I don't think a lot of teams – I don't think people realize how much half-court offense is going to take place, especially we're talking like conference finals, NBA finals. You're going to be doing some half-court offense.
For sure.
Which is hurting teams like the Kings. They don't have theirs.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers like to score a lot in transition.
Very, very much a transition team. But if you can get somebody playing your pace and just running the whole time, I mean, you can get that's kind of what happened to the Mavericks. I mean, to the Suns when they lost to the Mavericks. Mavericks made them play Mavericks ball for like the first quarter and a half, and they looked up and they were down 30 points.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, caught you slipping, my dog. But as we get closer, I want to be able to look back on what we talked about in these videos as far as our predictions. And I'm going to have to do some research and see how close we get as we get closer, as we get to the playoffs. And then we could look at it again.
Sure.
And
we'll see that I'm right. I got to double down.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm here for it. Let's go ahead. We got to pick two
I have
teams.
it saved in my phone.
One Western Conference, one Eastern Conference. Finals representatives, go. Who is your finals team?
Celtics. The West is the hard part.
Yeah, it's so hard. All right. Everybody's
Suns. I'm gonna just say I'll go with Suns.
Everybody at full strength. Celtics, Suns, right?
Yeah.
I hate you so much because it's so hard to not pick that combination.
Well, just pick it.
No, I do think something about the Bucks, man. Sometimes the way
I just don't believe them this year. I'm not saying they're frauds.
No.
I just don't know if they can get past the Celtics.
Yeah, all the way
in a 7-game series.
Something about that boy Giannis, man. He speaks to me on a primal level.
There's only one player. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is. But he can will them. He can will them there. We're all out. This is the end of Doc Rivers, though. We gonna put that again on wax.
Yeah, I don't see. It's gonna be very hard for the Celtics to be where they want to be.
Yes.
With just Harden and Embiid.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
They don't have a true 3-man.
I'm gonna say Bucks,
and I think it's really hard to win without three like superstars.
Yes, I'm gonna say Bucks Suns. Just because I also want to see the rematch, like just for
I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I just want to see it. The NBA has so many stories on any given night, but to get because there's only so few teams that make it to the finals. So to see a rematch of it, it's like when you talked about the Celtics and Lakers when they did the Big Three. And the 2008, the Celtics beat the Lakers. 2009, Celtics got beat by the Magic in the conference finals, and then the Lakers beat the Magic, which was a wash. But then we got the Celtics versus Lakers again, and the Lakers pulled it out, and it was a little more, there was a little more to it. And obviously, winning the championship is the end all be all, but there was a little more to that one. They got a little revenge, and I like seeing that. And it will be weird though if we see the Suns win a championship, because this Suns team doesn't invoke, at least for me, and maybe because it's so fresh, but they don't invoke the feeling of like when I think about the Phoenix Suns, I don't think of even the team that went to the finals. In my mind, I just see Barkley, KJ, Dan Marley, or I see Nash Stoudemire, the D'Antoni years. This team really got good literally based on the Chris Paul trade. Yeah. Because they have a similar team the year before.
Yeah.
And then the Chris Paul deal goes through.
They brought in a veteran that can route all the guys together. And
get them in the right spot, get them to do what they need to, and all of a sudden.
Because he's essentially he's your second coach.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Coach on the floor. You know the cliches. Coach on the floor. First one in, last one out. Makes the right plays.
But the crazy thing is they added somebody that does the same thing, and KD.
Yes,
KD's there. He works just as hard as LeBron and Kobe and all of them.
The difference with KD is
he's not so much a coach on the floor though.
Well, not even because he will tell dudes. You'll see him. Hey man, dude. Whatever. He will do those things. He does the superstar things. He does the leader things, but he's also more fluent than Chris Paul.
Yeah.
When Chris Paul comes in, you saw it with the Rockets. Obviously, you saw it with the Lob City. You saw it in New Orleans. Your team dynamic changes more so than just a talent side. It's the way you operate. Like JJ Redick was talking about. Yeah, I've been in them Chris Paul huddles during the foul, before the free throw and all that stuff. Like you see that. But with KD, at least in all the teams we've seen since the Thunder, he kind of just comes in, he gets in where he fits in. You don't have to really change your offense as much as like. Just make sure you give him the ball 20 times. He's going to hit 13 of those shots. He's going to give you what you need from an offensive standpoint. Defensive, he's never been questioned. Like he's not all team defense, right?
He's going to be solid.
He's going to do his job. He might do some weak side blocking. His rebounds have actually gotten better over the years, so you get more of that. But yeah, I think, man, it's just a hard team to bet against. If he's healthy, they're healthy. Oh, that starting lineup is nasty looking.
Their only concern is depth, which they might clear up in the next few weeks.
So right now their starting lineup, if everybody's good, is Ayton, KD, I'm assuming TJ Ford, Booker, Paul, because they've been trying to.
I thought they did Campaign.
Campaign going to be starting though, because he was the bench guy for them before.
That's true.
He started when people were out, but
I don't know who their three is.
It might be Terrence Ross, too, because he's been playing a little bit for them, but. I mean,
it don't matter who the third person.
So depth wise though, what 1 through 7 is Ayton, KD, let's say Warren, Booker, Chris Paul, and then you got Campaign, Terrence Ross, and I'm assuming they need another big dude to take some minutes out. But other than that, like that's a hard 7 to deal with, especially on the top side. And Chris Paul's no slouch for playing 38 minutes, KD 38, like. Really, it's about how do you rotate Ayton in and out to maximize his time.
Yeah.
Booker better be able to play 40 minutes. He want to shoot 42 times. So.
Well, yeah. Just before we leave, if we have a fully healthy New Orleans, I see them in the Western Conference Finals.
Let's go.
But that's a story for another day. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.